everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Mignon Show. I am your host, Mignon.
And I am your co-host, Roz.
Thank you so much for joining us. We are here each and every Monday at voxwave.com at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, guys, excuse me. I am a little bit under the weather, a little congested, and exhausted.
That's an understatement. But we're going to push through, y'all.
We're going to push through like we do because we're always professional, right?
Yes.
So we got to keep going. You know, sometimes we get a little tired with everything that we got going on. But we just gonna make it happen. And so hi, Roz.
Hey, girl. We didn't see each other all weekend.
All week, right? All
weekend, like literally. But it was amazing. How do you feel about this weekend?
Oh my God, this weekend was so amazing. Shout out to the ties that bind.
Woo! Shout out to our cast and crew.
The cast and crew. Oh my goodness, y'all. We did 3 shows this weekend. They were amazing. Saturday we had 2 shows, 3 and 7 p.m. And on Sunday we had a 3 p.m. show. And I'm telling you, it was awesome. Saturday was for the original cast. Everyone was there. My awesome partner, Tony Manley, Detective Jones. You guys, you had to be there because Tony, he's also a singer, an artist. So he was able to work his magic on the stage with his vocals. And then on Sunday, we had our understudies who did their performance, and it was great. And, of course, you know, Miss Roz, with herself being Miss Kelsey, she was able to perform in all 3 shows, and she was amazing.
Thank you. But even though you wasn't, because you have an understudy, see, I haven't got to that level yet where I'm an understudy. See, these the big things. You know you made it big when you got an understudy, right? So I guess I haven't made it up to the big leagues yet, but even though Nadine here, her stage name, didn't perform on Sunday, she was still there behind the scenes, helping out, putting everything together. It was amazing. I remember giving you that water bottle, like, after this scene, I'm going to need this water.
Yes.
So please be right here after this scene. Just the fact that as soon as I got off the stage, you was right there with that water. It might seem little to you, but it meant everything to me because my throat was really dry.
Yes. She needed
I was screaming.
She was screaming
I was
really
screaming
loud.
a lot. I was screaming a lot. But like she said, the play was amazing. This is the second time that it has been shown because we did it the first time in September, and again we were a part of the original crew, so we got to do it in September. Then we just did it again this weekend. 3 shows, 2 days, amazing. The love, the people that came out to support it, and some of them came the first time and came again.
They sure did.
They came again, which they did get a treat because we added some stuff. The dancers, talk about
those. Oh my goodness, the dancing,
dynamic moves. I forgot that name the last time, but I remember it today.
That is an awesome dance company.
Them kids were everything.
They were everything. That little back thing they do back like that, I was like, woo, Lord
they had
mercy.
me they were amazing, and they were all so humble and so sweet.
Yes.
I mean, I took a picture with them, and I just feel like they were celebrities to me, like just. They were just amazing. So shout out to them. They did an amazing job. Everyone on that stage did an amazing job. So it was just good to be able to do it again. But it's little key moments that kind of make me feel proud. So, you know, one time during the intermission, you know, I tried to go to the bathroom. And it was so funny because I'm really trying to go because, you know, we don't got much time to get back behind it. And everybody is stopping me like, Kelsey, and taking pictures. I'm even in the line in the bathroom like, okay, you know, trying to take pictures. So the love was overwhelming. It was amazing. But it was great. We exhausted, but it was
really was. It really was great. And I just want to thank the people who helped us.
Yes.
You know, even without, my makeup artist, my niece, Destiny, oh my goodness, she had beaten my face.
Yes.
And also the new girl who done gave me this awesome cut, thanks to Roz, her girl, Niecy, girl. You laid it down, girl.
Niecy in Waldorf. If you need somebody, Niecy out in Waldorf, she be slaying hair. I love her.
Do.
She had us both in there together. See, didn't I tell y'all we been together all weekend?
All week.
All weekend. She done helped me go get Kelsey clothes. We done got her hair done, everything.
We did everything.
And for me, for my makeup, I'm trying to learn this thing of how to do my own makeup. But I got to shout out to Nick, who was in the play.
Yes, Nick.
Shout out to Nick, because the one thing I haven't got is these eyebrows. Because y'all know I really don't have nothing to see. The camera not too zoomed, so you don't really know that they not up here. But Nick, thank you for helping your girl out get some eyebrows. Then I did everything else.
Yes, she did. She's getting very good. Y'all should have seen her. She's a professional. She got all her little brushes and got her little instructions, so she's on her way.
Yep, I got my little instructions because I know I need instructions. But it was just amazing. Just to everybody in the audience, behind the scenes, the volunteers that came out to help. Thank you to the volunteers that came out and helped us at the play again. We was in Virginia at the Nanny J. Lee building, so shout out to everybody that worked there, that was helping get everything together. Always got to shout out CDD Management, Miss Valencia.
Yes, Miss V. We love Miss V.
Yes.
Miss V keep it together.
She keep it together. I mean, she be on it. Very professional. She know her stuff.
Very professional.
She know her stuff. So shout out to Miss V. And just like everybody, I do have to shout out my daughter, Imani J.
Yes.
Imani J weathered all those shows. She was right there. And it was funny. If you don't know my daughter, she is someone who watches everything, and she pays attention to the little thing. So it's funny listening to her telling me certain things about the play, like, oh, mommy, this and that, and the new people did just as good as the old people. And this, and I mean, it was just so funny. So shout out to her for being able to stick through 3 shows. I don't know how she in the house right now playing, because I'm tired. But she in there playing with her doll baby.
She's probably energized. That probably gave her more energy. She was on it. She was even in the booth. In the booth with the lights and sounds and everything. And, she just be doing her thing.
So the funniest thing she said to me, she said, Mommy, I tried to tell them they forgot the doorbell. I said, oh, okay, you remember that? She said, yes, because you needed a doorbell to open the door. So I'm going to tell y'all right now, Imani J may be 6, but she has a business mind. She is always watching, always critiquing how to be better in herself and just anybody who around her trying to make them better. And my middle son, Michi, was there too on Saturday all day carrying stuff. To everybody who he helped carry that stuff, I just want to let y'all know his back hurt.
Oh.
And he need a doctor's appointment, so I'm going to be calling all of y'all to help my baby because he can barely walk today.
Oh, my goodness. Yes, we are beat down.
Yeah.
I just want to give a shout-out to everybody who came out to the play, who supported us. We thank you so much. Your support means so much to us. And a shout-out to my sister. I am so sorry. I got you sick.
You said you didn't
get her sick. She wasn't able.
I knew you got her sick. I'm going to let you know she kept saying she didn't get you sick.
She was not able to attend the stage play because I was at her house all week and she got sick and everything, so she wasn't able to be there. But I love you.
She better not get me sick, y'all. I see Miss Rita is watching us. Shout out to Grandma Rita.
Shout out to Grandma, Miss Rita. Miss Rita, how you doing, sweetie? Love you, love you. You were awesome. It was a pleasure to work with you, and I definitely hope to work with you again in the future.
Yes, we doing big things. I mean, just the people in the audience that gave us love and, want us to audition and come do other things. It's amazing how you do one thing not knowing what God's plan is for that thing. So that's why when you do everything, one thing that Mignon told me is to go hard for anything your name is attached to. And that's how I am. If my name attached to it, then I'm going to go hard for
it. Absolutely.
And do your best all the time because you don't know who's watching, old, young, new. You don't know what ties they have to get you.
I say that all the time. You never know who's watching you. You never know who's listening to you. So you have to be careful when you do things. And a shout out to Lavelle Long and Vernon Williams. They was in the house. Doing the big brothers who was doing the gears. So it was a lot of people at the play on Friday night.
Saturday.
Saturday night. Sorry, guys.
See, we've been together all weekend. We don't know which day was really which.
Saturday. but it was a lot of producers and directors and writers in the house, and they was there looking for talent.
Yes, and we gave them some talent. Do you hear me?
Yes, we
From
did.
the little kids on up to the adults, because we definitely had, if you didn't see the play, we had some young up-and-coming stars in there, playing in the play too, and they did an amazing job. To see kids just stepping out on stage, because it ain't easy stepping out on stage.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
But them kids got up there and did it so gracefully, from the dancers to the people who was in the play. Hey, Nikita, a.k.a. Melinda, we see you watching, so shout out to you.
Nikita, I was going to call you Melinda, but it's okay. Hey, girl, thank you so much for watching.
But if you have anything about the show, if you came out and saw the show, please give us a call. Let us know who was your funniest person. I think it was my dad.
Oh, definitely your dad.
Something's wrong with him.
I mean,
I think something's wrong with him.
He always lays it all out on that stage. And it's so amazing because, like, when you're on stage and you see this performance, and then when you're able to see backstage and you see how once they give that performance, how much it takes out of them, and just to see them, you be like, that's some work right there.
I know.
They working there.
He's amazing. Like, I think for me, that's my funniest character in the show, because he never gives you the same thing twice.
Never. He
did all 3 shows, and I'm cracking my side laughing at something different he did in every show.
Every show.
Like, so I think for me that is like that's my funniest character. And of course I love to see my husband out there doing his thing, but he has an understudy. Again, they made it to the big leagues. I didn't yet. So her and her partner in the big leagues. But he said he got to sit back and actually watch the show on Sunday. And he was just like, it's different when to see it from his, and he was like, oh my goodness, he laughed, he cried, and things. He's like, I didn't think I would be so into it because I did this.
Right,
like, he said, but he was really into it. So what's your favorite part? Like, what's your...
Nadine. Sorry, guys, but I'm just saying, I think I had the best part.
Oh my goodness. In case you don't know, she is Nadine.
I love the play. I love all of the actors and all of the roles and everything. But I was just so proud of myself for just doing this, to step out of my own comfort zone and be able to pull this off. So
you did good, boo. You did good. You always do good. I bet Riley would say the same thing. I bet Big C.
Shout out to my boyfriend, Big C. I mean, Nikita's man.
And you know what else I like? The added scene that we added in there. I think that was a powerful scene when Melinda was going between her child and her boyfriend.
Yes,
because
that's
huge. What happens.
That
is what happened in our community. Like you so drawn to what you think is love, and then your child is caught in the middle, and you trying to juggle between the two. That part right there was not in the original September, but Lorraine, shout out to the writer Lorraine and director.
Absolutely.
She put that scene in there, and even me watching it backstage, I was crying because it was so powerful, and then the music they played when they was doing it and how they did it. For me, that was my most powerful scene because it was new and it just touched so much. And then I have to shout out Michelle because Michelle wasn't a part of the original crew, but she came in and did all 3 shows.
Yes, she did.
And she was amazing.
She was amazing. Her character was amazing.
And
she
it
came
fit
in
her.
and did that. It did.
She came in. I don't know her personally, but I'm telling you, the way she came in and owned her role and did her little dances, like my kids still laughing about her little part. What she did. But she owned the role. She played my best friend very, very good. We clicked. We vibed. I was so worried because me and Niecy, Kelsey and Niecy were originals, and we stayed all 3. So this was someone added on. But she came in and fit in.
She was amazing. She was amazing. Tanisha
Caldwell, yes.
She was amazing in that role. I definitely loved her with that. I think the way how it was put together with each and every actor, everybody played their part. Even with the Diane who did the Nadine on Sunday. It was awesome. And even with Johnny doing Detective Jones, it was perfect.
They were a perfect couple. They were a perfect
partnership together.
Like
and
you and Tony, which you are Nadine and Detective Jones, your partnership worked. It's like they meshed great together. You guys meshed great together. Like you couldn't mix them two. They were perfect how they were, and that's what brought it out.
Yes, it was.
Because Nadine not Nadine, but Johnny had that funny chemistry type of thing with her. I didn't know he was that funny.
I didn't know he was that funny.
Johnny, I did not know he was that funny.
I did not know Johnny was that funny.
And that whistle. That's all my daughter keeps talking about. Did he have a whistle?
That whistling. I was like, okay.
And that, I mean, he was funny.
He played it.
I didn't know he was that funny.
He played that part.
So Nikita, yes, we trying to catch up with y'all, but Nikita said that's her man.
I know. I know, girl. I know it's your man. I got you.
Well, it ain't neither one of y'all man, because Nadine locked him up now.
That's
He's in jail, honey. That was funny. And yes, Nikita said her daughter was the bomb. Yes, your daughter was the bomb. So I'm just amazed. I'm just thankful to God how he is using us in the community and not in just one aspect. Like we're all through the community, whether we're on stage performing, whether we're on Voxway, doing teen dating violence seminars, on tour with Heal Alive Inside tour. No matter what we're doing, I just feel like God is using us in so many ways to touch so many lives. Because we have to meet them where they are.
Absolutely.
So if we got to meet them on the stage, if we have to meet them, in North Carolina where we have been and all the cities that we're coming to, I'm just amazed at how God is using us. He
is just doing a mighty work. It just goes to show that when you say yes to God, how many doors that he will open for you. And it's such a blessing. Like with me, when you were talking about, with me coming in on Sunday and helping out, is that I really understand like what it means to serve, and to understand that we all a team,
right? And
that if one fail, we all fail.
Amen.
And so it's good for me because I'm never in competition with anybody.
Amen.
I am never in competition with anybody. I come to do what I'm supposed to do, where I can fit in and be of service. And with me doing that, God gonna always honor me and got my back. So I don't worry about anything else.
She did it.
I don't worry about anything else.
We got a caller.
We do have a caller. Hello, you're on live with Mignon and Roz.
Hello.
Hello.
Waiting for me to call. Y'all know I'm going to be the first person to call.
that would be Gloria. She is one of our number one fans. So what did you think?
I called to comment on the show.
Okay.
I actually don't have a favorite part.
Okay.
Every part of the show touched me in a different way.
Okay.
And every way was positive. And I just enjoyed the whole show. Even though this is my second time seeing it, it was like the first.
All right, that's good. Because she came to both. She came to September, and then she got to come to this one, too. So thank you for your support.
Yes, thank you so much.
You know it. I'll be there again if it comes back.
And listen, also, we got some great news that it will be out on DVD.
Yes.
So everybody can definitely purchase.
I can't wait.
Yes.
Yeah, you will be able to purchase the stage play soon. So, guys, be definitely looking out for that.
Thank you for calling.
All right.
Have a great one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That's good because she saw both of them, and she said it was like seeing it for the first time.
Wow.
And that's a good thing because, you can watch some stuff and you see it again. You didn't miss something, so you had to go back. So that was great. But I did want to say, Nadine, you did do a good job. I remember when you started and was coming to rehearsal, and you was like, I didn't know what I was supposed to do, and didn't nobody tell me how this supposed to be, and all of this stuff. And I'm like, it's okay, you gonna get it. And then you got up there and own it. And when you said something about serving, you're absolutely right. You cannot lead if you don't first follow.
Absolutely.
And people just want to be a leader but don't know how to follow. And you came in yesterday. You knew you wasn't Nadine yesterday. You knew you was back there to serve. And you said, I want to have everything laid out. And when I walked back in the back and saw boards and you had everything written down, I was like, look at my boo work. And she gave me that water. I'm happy about that water.
I had a prop table going.
You did it, boo.
I was
Shout out.
Thank you, baby.
Shout out. We got another caller calling in.
We have another call. Hello, you on live with Mignon and Roz.
How you doing? The lady first me to it, but this is Stacy. I just wanted to say that you guys do an awesome job each and every day, and I just want to, uplift you guys and thank you guys because y'all did an awesome job not only in the plays, but doing y'all thing every day out in the community and making y'all voice be heard, because there's not too many people out there doing it and making it be heard. Not only that, but the play that y'all did is set a platform for other people that's going through it, for them to acknowledge that, you know, it's not only one person going through something in their life as far as like family. Y'all showing a whole different, you know, platform of what's really going on in everyday life, and I really applaud you women for that.
Thank you so much, beautiful. We appreciate you calling in, sis. And we definitely appreciate you, because you were one of those ones that have been supporting us from the beginning. Mm-hmm. You came to the show in September, and you came out this weekend with your children, and we appreciate you, and we thank you. And we even thank you for what you're doing out in the community.
Yes, thank you, Stacey, for everything.
Hi, baby. Hello. Hello, how are you?
I had to bring my kids because, you know, they didn't see it the first time, and I told them that it was awesome. So I told them I had to bring them the second time for them to really experience it. And they was like, Mommy, it was so amazing. And, you know, I said, what do you take away from this? You know, what do you learn? To basically to open up your mouth when something is wrong, and to not keep it to yourself, and to be able to make your voice be heard. Because a lot of times, you know, sometimes when we tell family member what's going on, it's like back in the days, well, we're not going to tell what Uncle so-and-so did when he touched me, and then he's touching me, and then he's touching all of the generations in the family, because we didn't put a nip in the bud to it from day one. You know, and it's so sad, because even when that little girl grew up from the age of 8, while he was touching her, and then she grew up and got pregnant and was afraid to even tell her parents what was really going on, it really, really hurt me, because I'm like, I have kids of my own, and I would hate to have somebody around me where I think that I trust them enough to be around my children, and yet still you're harming my children, and they're afraid to expose what's going on, you know?
Amen. Well, that is the truth, because that is definitely one of the messages that we want to put out there, that you do not have to be afraid, and that you do need to tell what is going on if someone is harming you. So we thank you for that.
And thank you for calling.
Thank you for calling, Stacey.
Thank you very much. You guys, keep up the good work. Woo-hoo!
Thank you, Stacey.
Love you guys.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
And that was the thing. It's one of the things that you touch on when you're talking about friendships. You know, about how your friends know what's going on with you, and they think that if they're your friend, they don't tell anybody.
Right.
You know, you touch on that in your story, and I always think about that. So one of the things in the play when we did try to let the mother know, like, hey, your daughter got something to tell you.
Exactly.
You know, just at least try to break the ice, like to get it out. You know, now, my best friend Michelle off the chain, she gonna tell everything, but when you talk about that in your story, that is like something big. Like, be a real friend.
That is, and that's what I talk about with teens, and you know, in adults as well, is that we really have to be a friend to someone, and that it's a difference between privacy and secrecy.
Yes.
Things that are secret are things that's usually those toxic things that we just don't want to share because we're embarrassed. Mm-hmm. But there's a difference when there's a privacy.
Right.
When somebody's asking you to keep this in privacy where it's not harming anybody or affecting anybody. Right. It's just something that everybody don't need to know.
Right. I agree.
So we have to learn the difference between privacy and secrecy.
Yes.
Hello, we have another caller. You're on live with Mignon and Roz.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. This is Tatiana.
Hi, Tatiana.
Hello, Tatiana.
Hi.
Hi.
Did you like the show, Tatiana? Did you like the play?
Yes.
What was your favorite part of the play?
My favorite part is when Big C got sent to jail.
I know that's right. Yeah. When Big C went to jail.
That's good. In case y'all don't know, Tatiana won tickets here on the Mignon Show. She won tickets when she called in. And she was able to come yesterday with her mom. And she does have a favorite character, and it was not me. I just want to let y'all know.
Okay.
I had to take her to see her favorite character. Who your favorite character, Tatiana? Michelle.
Oh, Michelle was doing the damn thing.
She
was very relatable.
She even asked me for Michelle's number. I said, I can't give you her number, but I can go get you a picture with her. Thank you so much, Tatiana, for coming to the play. Thank you for being an amazing student. I was actually her substitute teacher today.
Oh,
so awesome. She was telling everybody about the play today. So
You're welcome.
Thank you, Tatiana.
You're welcome.
Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
See, the kids even came in and was into it.
But that's how you know the message is getting across, and that's why it's so big for us with what we're doing. With this month being Teen Dating Violence Awareness Month, it's so important about how we have to have these conversations with our teens. You hear my voice?
Yes. It's okay, because I got your back.
Teens.
I got your back. Whatever you trying to say, trust me, I'm going to come right on in. If that voice give out, she got her other voice right over here, so you good.
I'm serious. It's like I'm getting worse, right?
It's the nighttime. You know you drain more in the night.
Draining, sorry, guys. But it's so important when we're talking with the teens is that because they're the ones who's going to change the whole epidemic of domestic violence.
Yes.
And you have to start these conversations with our youth.
Yes, we do. And this is Teen Dating Violence Awareness Month. So I see people are asking me what is the number to call. So it is 240-719-2560. That is the number to call in. Speak to Mignon and Roz.
Absolutely. And what we're going to do, because we are up to our first break, so we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be right back. You are watching the Mignon Show with Mignon
and Roz.
Stay tuned.
Business owners looking for a place to advertise your business and promote your products and services? VoxWave is the right place. We have over 10,000 views a day and 70,000 listeners a month. For more information, contact Reg Gaskins at 240-832-4455.
VoxWave now features a streaming radio media player on our website's front page, where local artists can get their music played 24/7. For more information on getting your music in rotation or to perform live at our studio, contact Reg Gaskins at 240-832-4455.
Android users, the VoxWave app is now available in the Google Play Store. Download the app today on your Android device to listen in and view programs.
Now listen, I say we don't want no rock. personally helped several people reclaim their healthy lives with a ketogenic lifestyle. Together with our team, Wakaya Perfection, we've helped over 4,000 people struggling with weight loss to burn off unwanted fat naturally and control hypertension, type 2 diabetes, and high cholesterol with our Bula Fit Keto Fuel Shake and high-impact ginger and turmeric. Contact me for yours. Buttons, BoutThatKetoLife.com. That's BUTTONSBOUTTHATKETOLIFE.com or call at 202-875-3926.
Weight loss expectations are approximately 1 to 2 pounds per week. Individual results can and will vary.
Hello and welcome back to the Mignon Show. I am your host, Mignon.
And I'm your co-host, Roz.
As you guys can see, we have another beautiful woman up here at the desk. We have our partner, the beautiful Jewel Eugene.
Yeah.
Welcome, welcome.
Yes, and I have to say, I'm loving the hair bow.
I can't believe it. When I saw her cutting it, I was like, oh, that's all your hair down there.
It was up there.
Yes, I know, right?
She looks younger than what she is.
That's what everybody keeps saying. He goes, Stacey, girl, you got to tell people that you're not 20. I said, well, I don't know about that.
Cougar. Yeah.
So, guys, we have our beautiful. Before we take that call, we're going to just introduce Miss Jewel here because she's sitting here, and we have an awesome program that we got coming up on February the 18th. Mm-hmm. So, welcome, Jewel. Introduce yourself to the audience.
I was put on the spot, so I'm just going to keep it simple. Anyway, my name is Jewel Eugene, and I am the founder and executive director of An Earthly Embrace, and that is just a simple nonprofit, but our mission is to heal, empower, and rebuild the lives of men, women, and children that are impacted by domestic violence.
Absolutely.
What that means is I get to team up with wonderful partners such as you guys, and we're out in the community really working not only to help heal, empower, and rebuild, but also to prevent. So that's what we do.
Yes, you do, and you're doing it.
She's doing it.
She's doing it. She's everywhere. She's all up and down the eastern seaboard.
I don't know how she did 2 places in one time.
She is doing it.
But you're doing it, and I'm just honored to know you.
Yes.
To be one of your partners.
Yes.
So
it's definitely mutual as we continue to do great work together. So,
amen.
And look forward to going national, all of us.
Amen.
Absolutely. If one go national, we all go national.
It's room at the top for us all, okay? Like Mick said earlier, she's not in no competition. I'm only in competition with the person I was yesterday.
That's right.
The only person I'm in competition
with. That's right.
So well said. I actually was having that conversation today with one of our partners, and it's just, I think people forget that in order to grow, you have to work together. Of course, be very careful who you work with.
Amen.
But no, you can't make it by yourself. It is impossible.
I don't understand the people who's trying to.
Nobody makes it in this world alone. Mm-mm. We didn't even come into this world alone. Somebody helped us get here.
Mama was pushing,
pulling.
Daddy to help.
Whether it was a daddy, a doctor, a needle, a mama, a daddy, somebody helps you. So yes. Let's make it out here all together. We have a caller, Ron?
All right, let's take the call real quick. Hello, you are on live with Mignon, Roz, and Jewel.
Okay, here they go.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, you're on live with Mignon, Roz, and Jewel.
Hi, this is Nikita, a.k.a. Melinda.
Oh,
hey,
I knew
Nikita,
she was going to call you.
Hey, Melinda.
You said her, man. She was going to call in.
This is not a game. He mad. Well, no, I don't want him no more. I just smacked him and put him in jail, so. Yeah, man.
Yes, girl. He in there with the other men's.
Right. Well, I just want to say that you guys are doing an amazing job. You did amazing in the play, owned your role. Just knowing that, we were all in the same room on, pretty much day one, trying to figure it out and hoping that we can pull it off. And terrified with our very first show. And, terrified even with this show. And we were still able to, pull it off and get it done without a hitch.
It was a pleasure working with every last one of you, and I'm definitely looking forward to doing more projects with you.
Oh. Absolutely.
And
Thank
you did amazing
Nikita.
Too.
Yes, you were amazing,
you
girl.
Remember she was scared of the prayer? Remember that, Nikita? You was so scared you couldn't get that prayer down. Then we saw them pictures of you. I said, that don't look like a praying woman. I don't know what a praying woman look like.
I know,
right? Shout out to you, too. Thank you, Nikita.
Yes,
you
girl,
did amazing
you did it.
also.
You did it. You brought that road to life. You did that.
Thank you.
And it was definitely a pleasure. Much. It was definitely a pleasure to work with you as well. And to be your sister wife.
I know, right?
Thank you
and another thing, one more thing I wanted to say before I get off. One of the reasons why I did the play was because my particular role was my mom in real life. And, you know, she was one of those mothers that put her men before her children. And her boyfriend molested me for many years. He started molesting me when I was 8. When I finally told, I was 13. So, you know, I kind of, you know, live the Niecy part of the play and also my role of the play. So it touched home. And to know that I can play that part and to get others to come to the play to see and experience, you know, the real life things that happen and possibly heal some of the folks, to get them to go to therapy or whatever the case may be, because I personally would start going back to therapy because I know that I'm not completely over what happened to me as a child.
Amen.
So, you know, if there is anyone out there that's still suffering from being abused in any way, shape, or form, whether it's domestic, whether it's child abuse, sexual abuse, you know, get the help that you need. And I would suggest continuing to get the help because it never really goes away. And if your child tells you that someone is touching them sexually, you know, abusing them, believe them. Because my mother didn't believe me. And I think that was the worst part of that whole ordeal, is not having the person that made me believe me and be by my side. So, you know, I just wanted to put that out there for anyone that, you know, need that help to come forward or need that help to go get help.
Well, we truly thank you for your courage to even be able to put that out there. And, you know, we wish you the best in all of your future, your healing, and everything that you need. And to know that we are here, we are professionals in this arena. And if you ever need to talk or whatever you need to do, please reach out.
Yes. Definitely, I will.
Thank you. God bless.
Thank you so much. All right, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See, that was the thing about this play. Like, I didn't know Nikita's story.
Nobody. I don't think we knew.
I didn't know. I know she kept on, when I met her the first place, she kept saying, like, there's a reason why she played this role. But here's the one thing about me. If you don't invite me into your business, I'm not going to get in your business, you know? So I didn't know that. So even sitting here hearing her saying that, I'm like, my goodness, because the role that I said was my favorite powerful scene is when the mother, there's a part, because you didn't come to this show, you came to the first one. So this one, the mother had her daughter on this side and her boyfriend, and she kept on going back and forth trying to figure out, and Nikita played that part where she had to keep going back and forth.
Like who do I go with? My daughter, to my child? Do I go to my man?
And I never knew that was her story. Yes. And that's the thing. This play has brought us all together in different ways, and we all have a story. Like even your role, they didn't know that was your
absolutely my life.
Yes.
Yeah, with my role, in the role that I played, her ex was abusive to her. And his name was Ricardo, which was the same name of my ex-husband, who I was in an abusive relationship with.
And nobody knew Mignon, so it ain't like the writer put that in there. She didn't even know who she was. So that's
and even with the understudy who played Melinda, she even found herself in that role. Remember, she found herself in that role. So it's true, you know, these are the types of things that we need to start the conversations.
And real people who did who experienced these things in real life. Yes, we bring it on to the stage play, but these are things that happen every day. These are the conversations that we are hiding and we need to talk about every day to our children, even to older people who are just starting to come out. And we don't want that anymore. We don't want you to wait until you're older to try to heal and deal with what you're dealing with. We trying to deal with that stuff now as a child, so we can do away with all of this stuff. And again, February is Teen Dating Violence Awareness Month, and Jewel calendar. I even had to look at her. Was like, how many events am I on with your calendar? Her calendar scares me.
Her calendar is really huge this month. So, Jewel, definitely tell us about some of the things that you and the Earthly Embrace have going on this month.
Just a couple things, but actually, if I could sidetrack for 1 second, because definitely in hearing the story, I have to commend you, because in part of what we all do, what I've discovered is even through creative ways, may it be through any type of art.
Arts, right? The arts is big.
And through healing and having somebody witness that, may it be on a canvas or may it be hearing something and witnessing a play. It makes such a huge difference on every level of that. And I definitely had to tell you, I commend you for doing that, and I hope this really helps with your healing process, because I think it will. But it is tremendous what you're doing, because somebody will listen to that and
amen.
Absolutely.
Make some changes.
Absolutely.
Amen.
So, and really that does kind of transition. So this year I did decide to do the Love on Canvas campaign, or as we call it, #LOCLOCK, because it's hard, especially with working with teens. Sometimes they don't know what's going on.
Right.
It's hard for them to have that conversation with a parent, a friend, a counselor, whomever. But sometimes just to start writing and just to start painting or to speak, whatever that positive outlet is, we encourage that. So this year, definitely, I'm excited about it.
Yes.
We had a few, and with the event that we have next week on the 18th, we definitely...
Next week?
Monday
the 18th.
See,
booked and busy. Oh my goodness! I thought I had another week.
No.
Okay. All right. I'm ready.
So we'll be doing in part the Love on Canvas campaign. So we will be speaking on love, and not just in the happy-go-lucky sense, but what does it mean to you? How do you achieve that? And it's just not limited to loving someone else, but loving yourself first and foremost. You can't even love anybody else if you don't love yourself.
You can't
I had to learn that.
You can't do it.
I had
to
learn that.
It is impossible. And I think a lot adults, children, don't get it sometimes.
And everyone in between.
And sometimes we end up hurting somebody else because we didn't love ourselves.
Yes. Right. So, I agree.
Yeah, so the conversation this year, I'm not going to say it's changed, but it's definitely expanding.
Yes,
and we
I
definitely be working with the teens so that we can truly work on breaking the cycle.
Absolutely.
I'm excited about the 18th, though, because
I am excited.
They came out, they're partnered with Zonta, which I am on the board for Zonta of Charles County. And I remember we did this last year, and we had about 26 teenagers, and it was great. It definitely was great, and they were very interactive and talking and things like that. But this year, we have like tripled that number. So I am really amazed. I think we have about, I'm scared to say the number because I think they're going to get me.
Stick with triple.
I thought it was 74.
So that was until I like kind of looked at the list today. So I'm not going to say the number because they're going to get me. So I'm going to say that off air to them. But just know that it's like triple plus some more. You know.
Well, we're not going to turn it. Well,
no, we're not.
No, we're not going to say that.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Our goal is not to.
So we'll say that our goal is not to turn anyone away. However, the more that come, the more that we see the community, Charles County, see the need for it.
Yes.
So that we can do more of these. Right now, this is our second annual one. We don't want it to be annual. We want to do it biannual. We want to do it every quarter. We want to do it every month. Whatever the need is, that's what we want to do. So I think by having this triple plus numbers has definitely shown that there is a need. Need for this. And as a survivor myself, definitely as a teenager, I know how much is a need for it. And that's why I'm so passionate about this. And I will fight and fight and fight to get it in every county, every school, everywhere I could. So I'm always excited we're working with you ladies, and then we're definitely working with teenagers. And my teenagers come to this event, and even the stuff that they got out of it, meant a lot to me, and it started some conversations that they had with me in the household too. So a lot.
It just goes to show that people are now saying, hey, that, because remember when we first started doing this work, and how statistics was showing us that 81% of parents didn't even believe that teen dating violence is an issue. That's even an issue. And so now to have all these teens showing up where parents are signing them up, because what you must realize is that 1 in 3 teens is dealing with this. And I remember just back in 2014, it was 1 in 7.
Right.
Now it's 1 in 3 teens that are dealing with teen dating violence. So this is something that we definitely have to get in front of. We can no longer be reactive. We have to be proactive. Yes. We have to teach teens how to recognize healthy relationships, what that looks like. Because like you said, it's so amazing where people don't even know what they look for in a relationship. Right. What do I look for? I don't even know. I'm just so used to saying I'm in a relationship.
Right. Or just to have it because Valentine's Day and they want a relationship.
A teddy bear. So I'll buy you a teddy bear and some candy.
I'm telling you, I will go get all the dollar store has some amazing teddy bears.
Yes, I will give you that if that's what you want. If you want a teddy bear and candy, come on,
there's more to that. But I remember, I just thought about this, and Joan might be saying this on the screen. We had a testimony last year at the event.
Yes.
We had a testimony where a parent reached out and was so thankful to the event because it helped start a conversation. They went home and her child was quiet, so she's trying to figure out, well, what happened to this event that you're so quiet, which I would have been the same thing. But she opened up to her mom about her being in an abusive relationship at that time. Mm-hmm. And even when her mom was talking to me, I was just like, my God.
Mm-hmm. And let's not forget the
second part. Because the second part was huge, too, because not only was the daughter being abused, but her best friend was abused. So the mother was able to call the best friend's parent and get them involved. So we helped 2 young girls.
And it could have been more, but those are 2 that said something.
Yes.
They took the time to call us. So I'm like, oh, my goodness. Again, that's why I said I will fight for this to continue to come, because I'm like, oh, my goodness. Yes. Here, all of the teens that came last year were amazing. We're talking and smiling, and then look, we touched them.
Yes.
It made a difference.
It made
a
lives. A huge difference.
Changing. And I have to say, when we received that notification of that definitely, and I think to some degree, all 3 of us were crying because it is not a joke what we do. People take this so lightly.
Yes.
Oh, it's not my child. It's not me.
Honey.
If it's not you, and if you think it's not your child, at least have that conversation. Mm-hmm. Please have that conversation. And I have to point this out because this is huge. And I share this quite often. I had no intention of doing this when I started the organization. For me, An Earthly Embrace was about truly true to its name, healing, empowering, rebuilding the lives of men and women, right? So, but then just through speaking and working with the adults, you start paying a little bit more attention to the offspring, to the children. Mm-hmm. And then to realize, unfortunately, and I'm not downplaying this or being disrespectful, to look at the parents. Yes, they need the help, but can we stop it before it gets worse? Yes. Because now the teens, the children are looking at this like it's the norm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. This is the only place they live. This is what they see. This is what they think it's normal. So now let's work with the young ones so that they don't repeat it and end up in the same place where their parents did. And not to say it will change today, but pretty much guarantee when that time comes, if they were involved, if they were listening, especially the way that we do it, they will remember and make a decision.
Absolutely.
So we're starting the process.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely love working with these ladies and the changes that we've made. It's not funny at all, but I was looking at some of the numbers. I forget to do that sometimes because although this is a business, this is not a business.
Right.
This comes from our hearts.
Our hearts.
But when you have to look at it that way, we've worked with over 1,000 teens. Really, we're close to 2,500.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
And then and more testimonies come out because even last year when we did some work with our first event with Family Justice Center here in Prince George's County, had another testimony. Please understand that, and I'm going to say it again, please talk to your teams. Teams, if you're listening, please reach out for help. Let somebody listen to you and at least give us the opportunity to help you. Heck, one of three of us, call us.
Absolutely.
And they come, and they really just come and talk to us.
Yes.
Like, it's like we opened the door for them to just release everything, because that event that we were at together, they just, she just came and started talking to us, like right where we at. She met us right there where we were standing at and poured it all out. And I'm like, oh my goodness, our teens are crying out for help.
Yes, they are.
And I had to point this out so that we really look at this as it is. Didn't go to the parents.
Nope.
Right.
Didn't go to the family. Nope. But came to us. But were we able to make a connection? Absolutely.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, we want that connection.
Yes.
We want the help to start from the family, because it will impact the whole family.
Yes.
Absolutely. It definitely impacts the whole family.
It speaks volume to what's going on in the community.
And I just want everybody to understand how serious that this is. As we can see even with the play, we know that it affects so many people. Like with us in this business, we know that it affects everybody.
Yes.
We know that it affects everybody. So we're trying to make sure that people understand that in a comfortable environment, talk about it. Even the abusers.
Yes.
You need help as well.
Yes.
You need help as well. We're not singling you out. It's time to get help. It's time to heal as a family.
Because most of the time, the abusers are doing what they saw.
Absolutely. There's no winners.
They don't even know
winners.
They don't even know that this is not what love is. If this is what you was taught and this is what you've seen, that this is how you love someone, the power and the control. I remember, my abuser saying some of these things to me, and I said one time, like, I feel bad for you because this is what you thought you had to do to show me that you love me. Like, you felt like this power and control of me because this is what you was taught. This is what you seen. So that's why I love being on the board for CAP and Waldorf, because they have a program for the abusers. So we got to start fixing them also.
You have
It's going to continue to be a cycle.
The abusers need help too. There is resources for you as well. Me, myself, being a victim of domestic violence, I was also an abuser of domestic violence, because like you said, you learn different behaviors. You're in relationship. They're very toxic. They're very abusive. And where I end up stabbing my husband. So through the court and through the law, I was the abuser. So I had to get help. I had to get counseling to find out why I was so angry. Why was I going through the things that I was going through? And so we have to find out those issues. I had rejection issues and abandonment issues and feelings of being unloved. And we think that we grow up, that we okay. But no, we're not okay. We're actually mentally, we're stagnated. We're still those little hurt children in adult bodies.
That is like the truest statement ever, because you just kind of like, I know for me, I kind of try to suppress those things. Like, I'm older now and didn't do it, and then they all came up, and then these triggers come up and these things, and I'm just like crying like a little baby, like, crying for some type of love, because I never dealt with the things that was going on. And like you said, you end up being an abuser. And I remember when I got sentenced by the judge to go to anger management, I'm like, anger management? And I had to look at myself like, I have become the one thing I don't like.
Yep.
And I didn't even realize until the best thing the judge ever did for me was sentencing me there. Now, when I got there and they figured out who I was, they sent me to victims counseling at the Family Crisis Center. They sentenced me there. I had to go to classes there. And I had to look in the mirror like, I did not know I became this angry person. Because I did become it. You couldn't tell me I was angry, but I was like, I became this angry person. I did not love me. I clearly didn't love. I didn't even know what love was. So I know I didn't love me. So, there's resources. Like you said, we are here. You can call us, email, inbox us. Jewel have a list of things coming up on her calendar.
And what we're going to do, Roz, I'm going to slide this over so you can see if there is any comments or anything that you have on there. If they're saying anything. Also, guys, you can definitely call into the station. 240-719-2560. The next caller that comes in, we have a surprise for you. So call in.
All right.
we're still on. Joan was on to say thank you, ladies. She looking forward to the 18th. She appreciates
yes,
y'all.
Joan.
Joan was the president last year. On it. We have Colette said, keep doing what y'all doing, ladies. This generations need us, and being heard and not judged means a lot to our team. Valencia, I appreciate each of you because I deal with the families on the back end. Once they have heard from people like you and realize they need professional help because she is a professional, it takes all of us to make it happen. We have someone asking for the number. The number is 240-719-2560. Again, Charles County, we are there. February the 18th.
Yes. Go ahead, Jewel. What you got over there?
Just a few things that are going on. So, Valentine's Day, No Excuse, that is Maryland, and that's going on in Capitol. Please do check out the website and Google No Excuse, for not having all the information. I just definitely want to put it out there. This is for teens. We are, and Earthly Embrace is one of the partners with the Family Justice Center, so in Prince George's County. So we will have a table there, and we have an upcoming. I'm so happy Fran got the thumbs up, but coming in April/May, we will have it open so that we have teen groups for teen dating violence.
Yay!
All your hard work, I love it, Jules.
Yes.
Excited about that. And then, of course, we have By Her Side, which is the 18th. And then on the 23rd, with the Prince George's County side, we are doing Teens Talk Back, and that is with Family Justice Center. And we will all be there for that.
We will all be there.
Yes, for that wonderful event, as well as February 23rd. Once again, this is in D.C., working with Domestic Violence Has Many Tags. They have the Pop 2019. So this is the annual talent show, which, once again, Queen Afee, shout out to her. And Portia definitely does great work. So we have the talent show for that at 12:30. Then March 2nd, please check out our website, aeeinc.org. It's our, I don't remember how many years, but March 2nd, it's the Raising Queens Table Talk. So this is an all-day event. We've been doing this for at least 5 years at Paul Charter Middle School and High School, and phenomenal event. When I talk about learning about yourself and teen dating violence, and the theme this year is dream catchers. We want our children to remember their dreams are theirs to have, and we're going to guide them towards getting it. So,
absolutely.
Totally excited about that. Last but not least, we have March 17th, which is Girls Speak, and that will be in Prince George's County as well. Once again, please do check out our website. The flyers are there. It's aeeinc.org. And so
we thank you. We thank you. We
so
love
much.
We love an Earthly Embrace. I'll tell you, an Earthly Embrace is doing it in it's definitely doing it in the community. Well, nobody called in. So what we're going to do, we're going to end the show. Well, wait a minute, let me see. 240-719-2560. So, Roz, go ahead and give them all your contact information.
Thanks a lot for everybody, everything you do. I am Roz in the Community on Facebook. You can reach me on Facebook. You can email me, rozinthecommunity@outlook.com. And you can always catch me here on Mondays from 6 to 7 on Vox Wave on the Mignon Show with co-host Roz.
Absolutely. Guys, I just want to thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the Mignon Show. This show today was something that's definitely close to all of our hearts. We ask you, we pray that if it was something that you have heard that may have triggered something into you, to please reach out to someone. You do not have to suffer alone. And parents, just start the conversation in your home with your children just to make sure that everybody is safe. And if you do not know how to do that, please reach out to someone who can help you.
Yes.
To be able to start that conversation. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram at MBA Speaks. We are here each and every Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on VoxWave.com. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Good night.
One track mind. It all started 12